stuff.
Yes.
We've done red, we've done blue.
Now it's on to NXT. I'm talking about TakeOver New Orleans. And my God, I don't think I've been this excited for a TakeOver.
This may be the most stacked card they've had since Brooklyn.
Possibly, yeah.
Not Brooklyn 3, the first Brooklyn.
There's not a bad match on this. 5-match card, there's not a bad match here.
No. Although we have discussed there is 2 matches that stand out more than the others.
There's one that has potential to be the biggest match in NXT history. Without hyperbole, the biggest match in NXT history.
Yeah. So, we're going to start things off as we traditionally do here.
Yeah, good luck with this one.
We're going to do least relevant or most relevant. And
I think there's only one place you can start.
I think unfortunately it's going to have to be the NXT Women's Championship first.
Whoa, okay, put the phones away, stop tweeting us and tell us we're sexist. We appreciate the women.
We are pro women's revolution.
Yeah. There's a lot of women on the roster.
Revolution, everything Lucian. Nothing about that. It's the fact is that on a 5-match show stacked, this is probably the one match that if you had to pick a lowest one,
This would be
this one.
So we've got the NXT Women's Champion, Ember Moon, facing off against the Queen of Spades,
God.
Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
Obviously, my problem is we've already had this match at the last TakeOver, and
it was good. I liked it.
It was very good. But it's all like, Shayna Baszler came in, she lost. Where's the connection? How is this match really came about? Other than she just literally came out and said, "I'm going to beat you."
It was more of a case of, this is Ember defending the women's division because it's
I'm just not convinced by Ember as the champ.
No,
If you look
she's
at
not
the
that.
champs like we've had, like Sasha, Bayley, obviously Asuka. I don't know, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They shot themselves in the foot a little bit. Maybe Asuka raised the bar too high.
Damn. Well, yeah, and arguably as well, apart from defeating Shayna Baszler at the last TakeOver, what has Ember Moon actually done?
That's the thing,
Yeah.
really. Because there's no real quality in the women's ranks.
No.
If she does win this match, who literally is next?
Kairi Sane.
Yeah,
And I
but
assume
then
she'll get crowned.
yeah, but then I feel there needs to be a steady build up to Kairi saying it's not literally just you're the next one up.
But then Ember didn't have much of a build, really. I know she lost the first match.
Yeah.
But then she was injured, so she was in that 4-way at one point. But
Yeah.
obviously they covered it.
Yeah, you've not really got a lot, because obviously Nikki Cross is irrelevant now.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. The iconic duo haven't been seen in months, although they do the house shows.
Yeah.
I've heard there's a reason why Peyton Royce has been off TV.
We're not going to go into that, but both of them have been off for that reason.
Oh, no.
Oh no! It's not much an evolution. What happened to Women's Revolution then? This is like the dark old
This
days.
is a Vince idea. Betcha.
Yeah.
He's probably gone, here's a free set. And they've gone, okay.
But no, apart from that, who is there? Yeah, you couldn't see, say for argument's sake, Shayna Baszler wins the title at TakeOver.
What's Kairi saying then?
You can't have Shayna Baszler, no disrespect to her, you can't have Shayna Baszler versus Aaliyah or Lacey Evans.
Whoever wins is going to hold the belt for at least 3 months before the Payback or Money in the Bank takeover. So they've got the belt for at least 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, I mean, you got Candice LeRae coming in shortly, you would think, but you've got to do a steady build up with her. You can't just go right there. You go, you're in the title match. Yeah, so
prediction time. Where do you think it's going?
I'm really torn on this decision. I'm honestly not sure.
Well, simply because I don't want Shayna Baszler to win the belt, and I don't see what value in her as champion. I'm saying that it's going to stay on Ember Moon.
I'm calling Shayna.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go Baszler as well on this one. As I say, overall, Ember Moon has been a pretty poor women's champion since she won it.
I think it's not been her fault though.
No.
There was no follow up to it. That's the issue.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's it. So, the next one, again, I think it's going to have to be one of the top title matches. I think we're going to have to go with the NXT Championship match.
Ooh.
Mainly because Black's come out of nowhere. I know he obviously earned his shot,
Yeah.
but it's not like he's been steadily building his way up the roster.
They've rushed him.
I mean, surely there were other people they could have put in this.
They could have.
This match. It just seems like this feels like Black's going in this to lose to go to the main roster. I don't see Black winning the belt. I just don't see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's, ready for the title or anything, but, you could have done something like, I don't know, Almas versus, Lars Sullivan or something like that.
No, that's heel v heel, man.
Yeah, no.
The other thing, of course, is really out of Black and Almas, who's ready for the main roster out of the two of them, in your view?
Black, obviously.
I'd say Almas is more ready for the roster. I think he's got that.
Yeah,
I think he's.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think Black's still a little bit.
My genuine concern would be that when Black gets called up, he's going straight to 205. Because I can't see Vince going, you know what, he's a main roster guy.
Oh, I can see it. I think he's got a look. He's got a look that I think would work on.
Yeah.
I think he'd probably get put on Raw.
I'd like for them to hold off on doing that for, I don't know, at least 6 months with Black. Keep him down in NXT.
Maybe give him the belt, and Almas can be like the new Del Rio or something. Without meaning to sound like that, as like,
Yeah.
But until Del Rio men's fence again and comes back again,
Oh, no.
which should happen at some point,
Yeah.
maybe Almas can be like that next one. If Mysterio doesn't come back in
Yeah.
yet, Almas can be that representative.
Yeah, because I'm not being funny. They've done a shoddy job on 205 Live with Kalisto, Lindsay Dorado, Graham Metalik.
They're trying with them again, obviously since 205 got rebooted.
Yeah,
but
obviously it has improved since Triple H has overtaken 205
Yeah.
Live, but there's still work to be done. But yes, this is a tough one to call for me because in some ways I think they may put the title on Black because then they'll call up Almas to the main roster. But then
the reason I think Black will win is because he's the babyface, and there's more heels on NXT that can take the belt from him.
Yeah.
yeah,
And obviously we'll get on to one of the other title matches, which I think is going to have almost like a knock-on effect on this. That whoever doesn't win in that other match for a belt could then go on to challenge Black.
yeah.
Because I think there are more ready heels that can go into a main event run.
Yeah.
So, where's your allegiance lie? Where's it going? I'm going to say, I think Black's going to win it.
I do. I think he should, but I think Black's going to win purely because it sets more up.
Black Mass, and he won't kick out of it. There's going to be no false finishes. He hits Black Mass. It's done.
The only thing I hope is they keep Zelina Vega out of it. She can be there at ringside and that and everything, but she doesn't need to get involved in a match like this. Just let them do their work.
But it's a shame if Almas does lose. I think I've been so impressed with him since he built back up and got the title in the first place.
Yeah, and obviously he got a very big pump when he made his surprise entrance at Rumble.
I wonder if that probably did help as well. But he did seem quite at home in the Rumble with the main roster.
Yeah,
and that's probably what we can put him up.
Yeah.
So I think Black's win.
Yeah, I'm fairly convinced Almas is coming up shortly. So yeah, I'm going to go Black as well.
Okay. Next match.
Oof.
Getting down to the nitty gritty.
This actually isn't too bad, actually, I think personally. So I think next we'll go with another title match, and we'll go with the NXT Tag Team Championships, their triple threat. And it's for the Dusty Cup as well.
Yeah, obviously last week on NXT, or this past week, they did the finals. Which obviously ended without a decision.
Yeah, Undisputed Era interfered.
And of course, obviously, they also announced the injury to Bobby Fish.
Yep.
So yeah, we're led to where we are now with this.
So you've got the Undisputed Era team of Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, and they're facing off against the Authors of Pain and the surprisingly really good-looking tag team of Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong.
I'd love that. I love that Pete Dunne is like,
Yeah.
just,
Well,
it's
that-
great. There's your double champion right there. Pete Dunne.
Yeah, but how's he going to fit both belts in his mouth? Come on.
He did it actually. When he had the Progress belt, he had the UK belt and the Progress belt. He
Oh,
had them
really?
both.
Oh,
yeah.
man. I got to look that up.
Yeah. I really loved as well how in the semi-final match they combined their two finishers together
Yeah.
to almost have a tag team finisher. I thought that looked really good.
Ooh, this one's really tough.
Yeah,
It really is. I almost just want to think, you know what? The winners are us. We're
Yes,
the winners here,
yeah.
really, because we get to watch. I mean, I think we can both agree. The All Japan are going up after this show.
Yes.
They're going
Yes,
up, so
definitely.
they're not winning
Yeah,
this. So
yeah,
we're looking at either Era or Strong and Dunne.
yeah,
I think that's what we're looking at for the champ. Next,
yeah,
the next champ.
definitely. Yeah, I think I'd be more inclined to go with the Undisputed Era because obviously it's the old classic. Strong and Dunne have just been put together. Although they've had good chemistry and they've worked really well together, they're not really a tag team. And
I can see them putting the belts on them because they're the thrown together tag team.
yeah, well, it wouldn't be a bad thing because obviously we get a lot more Pete Dunne on NXT.
You have to think soon they're going to start. I know that they're talking a lot more about the UK stuff getting launched soon. They've signed a
Yeah.
lot more of the guys to new contracts.
Yeah,
Still letting them do the indie stuff, but they've signed them all to new contracts now.
because I did notice. I think it might be in the randomly across the whole of the Access Week.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing tournaments for the
Invitationals.
invitational for
All of
the
them.
all the titles on
Including the new
NXT.
North America one as well.
Yeah,
They're also doing all the
because I
build up like a
believe
challenger.
Wolfgang is in the North American.
Well, Mustache
tournament.
Mountain won their first round match to qualify.
Hang on, Tyler Bate was injured a couple of weeks
Well, he's
ago.
obviously okay again now. And also, have you seen Trent Seven recently?
Yeah,
Boy's been working out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
See, because they've obviously been down New Orleans, obviously all of them,
Yeah.
and he's looking a lot slimmer and a lot
Yeah.
more built now.
I did.
And Bates looking even more stacked.
I did. I did notice. I think on Instagram earlier, and that Tyler Bate put up a picture of him and Trent Seven. Strong boys in
Oh,
the
I really hope post
invitational.
Mania we start to get a lot more regular from those guys and
Yes,
see where they start
definitely.
really launching the UK stuff.
Well, we've all discussed this variously offline over last 6 months or whatever. In the next 10 years, if the main event at Mania at some point isn't Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne, wrestling has failed.
Bate and
us.
Dunne could be the next generation's Rock versus Triple H or Rock
Yeah.
Austin.
It could.
Genuinely,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
genuinely believe that's the kind of thing you could compare
Yeah.
it to.
So yeah,
So we've gone way off subject here.
but
Who's going to win?
I'd love to go
Oh.
Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne, but I've got a feeling Undisputed Era. are
Yeah,
gonna-
I think
are
it's going to be
retain.
it's going to be sneaky. It's going to be dirty. Cole will pull out something or other.
Although I will say, my estimations will majorly go downhill if Undisputed Era's entrance we don't get Kyle O'Reilly playing that NXT title belt like a guitar.
I think he will.
I'm going to go Strong and Dunne.
Ooh.
Okay,
So,
right. Well,
well,
the next one's easy.
it chooses itself.
Yeah. So second to last match, we've got to go with the new NXT title,
Can't wait for
the
this.
North American Championship.
It's a goddamn looking nice belt as well.
Yes, in a 6-man ladder match.
Oh,
So we've got Adam Cole, baby.
baby.
EC3,
Oh.
Killian Dain,
Hairy man.
Lars Sullivan,
Bald man.
Ricochet,
Rick O'Shea.
and
It's
a
an
man
Irish
who
name.
and a man who's massively impressed me in the last 6 months, Velveteen Dream.
Patrick Clark.
The one and only good thing to come out of that Tough Enough they done.
That Mandy Rose. How dare you?
So, where do you even start with this match?
Complete and utter anarchy.
Yeah, I think
The good kind, though.
I said this before. I think this opens the show. I think it starts the show off.
Yeah.
I can't wait. It's so
No.
hard to even pick a winner here.
I'm torn between 4, really. I think you can eliminate Killian, Dain and Lars Sullivan straight away.
I think you can make Dream as well, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I'm down to 2. I've got a choice of 2 because I think could win this.
Yes. I suppose if you really look into it, realistically, it's going to come down to Adam Cole or EC3.
Yeah, and I think it has to be. I think it has to be EC3, given obviously that the hype over his debut and everything, and he builds. He has a star quality. Man looks like a star.
Yeah, and obviously he's improved a lot since his early days when he was in the original NXT.
Derek Bateman.
Yep.
Yeah, and we'll just brush over. Despite Sam, you want to try and bring up what EC3 stands for?
Oh, come on, they've got to reference that family member eventually. Hey, she was in Kurt Angle's documentary.
She's in WWE canon now.
Okay.
I'll put her at ringside, chatting in.
Yeah.
Come on, nephew.
Come on, nephew. Come on, Ethan.
Oh, don't. Vince will get rid of it. It will just be C3.
I reckon they'll just never acknowledge it.
No,
I think it'll just be EC3. Never explain what it stands for.
No.
Just EC3.
Yeah. That's the best way to go about it. So, how do we reckon it's going?
Well, simply as I've picked Undisputed Era for the tag team match, I'd have to go EC3. I don't want to, but...
Got to be EC3.
Yeah. I can't see Adam Cole holding 2 titles by the end of the night, so... Yeah, it's got to be EC3.
Yeah.
Now we move on to the match of all matches. You know what?
Are you going to say it? Are you going to say what I think you're going to say here?
Yeah, this could be match of the weekend.
Oh, wow.
I'd say match of the year. I think this is
very
this
possibly
is pegging match of the year potentially.
We got a very, very, very nice taster of this in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Oh.
And this was when they were friends, and they were battering the hell out of one another.
No story behind it.
Exactly.
Now we have 10 months of just unbridled, sheer, almost seem like genuine hatred.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the best stories in wrestling are revenge stories.
Yeah.
The absolute best are betrayals, comebacks, and revenge.
I think it was last week, actually. Ciampa sent out a tweet basically saying about how effectively he's ruined Gargano's wedding pictures because he's in all of them and Gargano hates him.
Ciampa is the man that credits fear.
Yeah.
See, this has been built up so well. That promo video on NXT showing coming together as a tag team, winning the belts, the betrayal. You couldn't write a better story.
The injury actually helped.
Yes.
The injury
it
actually
did.
helped it because it meant it could just do not even just bubble under, just nothing.
No.
There was nothing for months.
Yeah. And the heat Ciampa got when he came back and
That was like Roman Reigns after beating TakeOver at Mania heat.
But this is amazing, awesome heel heat that he genuinely
And you got
deserves.
to throw in a grandma as well.
That was brilliant.
This involves angry grandma at ringside. So, you know.
Oh, dear Lord.
Well, I did like the angle with the sign where Gargano had the mask on. And
Yes.
He pulled the mask.
I did like that. Yeah.
I loved it though, because obviously once he's pulled off that, few people reacted to it. It was, oh my god, it's trying to go. The bloke sitting right next to him, he's just like, all right.
Johnny. I think on Twitter, Ciampa's now referring to as Johnny Sports Entertainment. Not Johnny Wrestling.
That's brilliant.
Johnny Wrestling. This match. Wow.
Well, it's like one of the match. Well, it's like the NXT Tag Team Title match. We win.
We do. I'm just gonna watch it and not even trying to think about what I'm going to see. I'm just gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, for me, there's only one way I can see this going.
It's unsanctioned, isn't it? So
it's unsanctioned.
No holds barred. The
no
whole thing.
holds barred.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's only one way I can see this going, and as much as either way would work, I think Gargano has to win.
Well, he has to get his job back, of course, doesn't he?
Mm.
And the story is he's surely got to get revenge and get his job back.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that. And then I sort of said to Sam earlier, and that maybe they completely fool us. You have Ciampa win, but then Johnny goes up to the main roster,
Yeah, but
possibly.
he got to 205 though, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
So also, the ultimate story for me is that Gargano wins this, he gets his job back, and he ends up getting the championship.
Yeah.
I think the story has Gargano to get that. He has to fight through the barriers, and Ciampa, even though he beat him, probably sneak out the win, but that won't be it. and Ciampa will still be there, stopping him, attacking him.
Yeah.
And the ultimate story has to be Gargano gets the title at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, the story was, he had his title shot, but because of Ciampa still lurking in the background, he was never going to win. As soon as he beats Ciampa, he'll be ready for the title.
Well, I love that Gargano still lost before Ciampa got involved at the last show. That it wasn't Ciampa that cost him the belt.
No.
He still lost the match on his own.
Yeah.
Because that would have been like too obvious. So it gave that like, Gargano maybe isn't quite good enough yet to win the belt.
Yeah.
And this is going to be what pushed him over the edge. He finds that last bit of quality to beat Ciampa.
Yeah.
And then gets that shot again.
Yeah. Yeah, potentially.
Gargano has to win.
Yep, that's my prediction too.
Yeah.
It's a feel
Johnny wrestling.
It's a feel good ending.
Yeah.
And that's what's got main event.
Yep.
That's it. So, yeah. That is NXT TakeOver New Orleans.
Narlands.
So, you know the drill, people. Leave your predictions, comments in the section below, and one of us will get back to you.
Hopefully.
Probably you.
Well, I was going.
You are the people person.
This weekend's just mental.
Oh.
I'm loving it and dreading it at the same time.
Loving it. We should put that on a t-shirt. So, from your host, the master of the brain damage,
Martin?
the one and only Sam H, and a big special shout out to Andrew from the Palace of Wisdom.
Nickname pending.
We will see you on the next one.
Ready, Andrew?
Narlands.